My fellow citizens of Newcraft, York. I may be a simple tits man, but the topic at hand today is no simple matter. Yesterday, major bombshells were dropped by both parties, with them all forsaking any modicum of common sense and diplomacy in favor of their own interests. I may be missing the left side of my jaw thanks to that godforsaken netherite sniper. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna sit down in my wheelchair and take this slander. I'd like to address the egregious insults lobbed at us by Reform MC first. You claim Domino's second term has been, and I quote, the equivalent of an elephant on a unicycle uncontrollably rolling down a cliff. However, I'd like to remind the great citizens of Craftopia how Pentagonal's failed first term for presidency went. Unbeknownst to you all, a proxy war between the New Bulgarian Front and the Armored Party occurred. And Pentagonal's leadership during this time of crisis was simply so poor, so unbelievably incompetent, that the entire server of Craftocracy was cancelled and presumed to be over forever. Domino's second term is not one of complacency, but rather a term of unity. He has worked diligently to maintain peace among all parties on the server and keep the good people of Craft City safe. His administration has been more bipartisan than any administration in Craftocracy history, passing bills spearheaded by both Reform, SSI, and APC, without ever vetoing a single bill, even if it brought him personal harm. You claim to want the best for everyone on this server, Pentagonal. You claim to want to help every member of this great nation. So then why is it that you insist on burning every bridge to act as the supposed opposition of Strudel? Why are you working against the great country which founded you? This is an inexplicably radical and frankly near-fascist approach that you are taking, and I won't stand for such egotistic big-headedness in our legislature. Pentagonal, I demand you and I have a one-on-one conversation, with the cameras rolling, in the classic dirt capital where we both started our political careers. I would like to take you up on that offer for re-establishing relations and starting clean on a new slate, but I cannot accept this new mentality you've been showing off. Meow. As for you, CiCi, you never spoke to me nor Dom about this supposed alliance. I haven't the foggiest idea what you mean by a newly forged alliance. Your thinly veiled insult and accusation of us partaking in activity fraud isn't appreciable either. Unlike you, who works your members down to the bone, locking them into a quote-unquote well-structured task system, monitoring their activity harder than an Amazon warehouse that cracks down on unions. We here at APC value our members' comfort and leisure time. We care for how much time they really have to spend on gaming. And we don't force them to meet unfair thresholds. And why know what, come to think of it, you blame your prolific unpopularity on a scheme hatched by every other party and member on the server. You and I both know that simply isn't true, CiCi. I know you don't want to admit it. I know you want to hide behind your self-claimed Fortune 500 monopolistic success. But the truth is, the other players, independent or party aligned, simply didn't want to vote for you. They didn't have faith in you as a server leader. That's it. You say Domino has done nothing. You say he doesn't listen to his own people. Once again, that is objectively wrong and simply anti-Domino propaganda. Domino has approved every bill in a bipartisan manner, even if he personally disagreed with the contents. You yourself have benefited from Domino's diplomatic approach to governance. He is the one who signed off on the bill for you to receive your anomaly block. He is the one who made the first executive order for you to get your hands on that anomaly block in the first place. And he is the one who worked tirelessly to answer the qualms of our citizenry towards this block. You say that we simply stalled for Pentagonal's takeover. But any iota of sense would tell you that Pentagonal's growth is simply because he's a radical reformer who has captured the hearts of people, just as the APC unity ticket did many moons ago. You claim APC is a quiet nation who doesn't take itself seriously. But let's be honest here, big brother. Only one party in this town gets called the state of isolationist monks with unknown policymaking. It's very clear what you want out of this alliance. You want our resources and our people. You're grasping at your last straws because you see reform as a threat to your previously untainted monopoly over talent in the server. You can't demand an alliance and then threaten our head of public relations, CiCi. That isn't how this works. I think Sun Tzu Art of War said that. Not sure, low-key. If Domino is an enemy of the state, then consider me an enemy of the state too. I would offer you the same hospitable request to meet as I did Pentagonal. But it's clear your ruthless aggression knows no bounds. And you aren't civilized enough to sit down and have a simple discussion with your leaders. My good people of Craft Cove, I want you all to make one thing clear. You may have parties you are fans of. You may have people whose speeches you like. But you must always remember, at the end of the day, the facts are what matter most. As a great man once said, vote with what is in your heart, not with what is in your pants. Unless, like, your heart is in your pants. If so, please fix your pants. They're too high. That is all. Thank you.